Good morning, grade 9. This is Teacher Mark. Our lesson for today is all about art of romantic period. Romanticism, a movement in which the artists of neoclassical period sought to break new ground in the expression of emotion, both subtle and stormy. These are the characteristics of romantic period paintings because they have all the characteristic and elements that they need. Show height of action, emotional extremes, celebrated nature as out of control, dramatic composition, heightened sensation in life and death moment. Painting focus on emotion. The first of the artists in the romantic art, Francisco Goya. Goya was commissioned romantic painter by the King of Spain. He was regarded both as the last of old masters and the art of the modern. These are his painting, which is called the 3rd of May, sought to commemorate Spanish resistance to Napoleon's armies during the occupation of 1808 in the Peninsula War. So in this portion, as you can see, these are the Spanish armies, that these are the civilian that they caught in those war. The other paintings of Mr. Goya, the burial of Sardin. So it says that the Spanish ceremony celebrated an Ash Wednesday, a symbolical burial of the past to allow society to reborn, transform with a new vigor. So as you can see, it turns in Ash Wednesday. Saturn of devouring his son, to depict the Greek myth of the Titan Cronus Saturn, who fears that he will be overthrown by one of his own children, so he ate each one upon their birth. So the next artist that we tackling is Eugene Delacroix. So it was considered the greatest French romantic painter of all, the most influential of romantic painters. His techniques were eventually adapted and extended by expressionist artists. So these are his works. Liberty, Leading the People commemorates the July Revolution of 1830, which toppled King Charles, the son of the France. So next, Jean-Louis Theodore Gergely. Gergely was the first French master and a leader of French realistic school. His masterpieces were energetic, powerful, and brilliantly colored, and tightly composed. So these are the Wrath of Medusa. Portrays victims of contemporary shipwreck. The people on the raft were French immigrants in the route to West Africa. So we all know that Africa is the slaves on that era. So in Romanticism, all African people became slave, and I think this paintings portrays the victim of it. So as you can see in this balsa, there are lots of people suffering for its. As you can see, that Romanticism is shows the emotion of it. Next is the charging chaucer. His first major revealed the influence of style of Rubens as an interest in the fiction of contemporary subject matter. So as you can see, so this I think this is a general for that time French war, and then its influence of the style of his ancestors Rubens. And lastly, the insane human and mentally disabled that has a peculiar hyponic power. So they believe in on that French era that they believe that some of the people has a peculiar hyponic power during those war. So for that, that is only grade 9. Hope you enjoy and the art of romanticism period. Goodbye.